Hello? I hope I haven't kept you waiting. Yes, this is the crime club. Why, I'm the librarian, of course. No time for murder. Yes, it appears we have that story available for you. Come right over if you would please. Ah, you're here. Good. Take the easy chair by the window. You comfortable? Well, the manuscript is on the shelf. Here it is. No time for murder. It's a very interesting story of a clock that chimes with death. Let's take a look at it under the reading lamp, shall we? It was early evening as Peter Woods, a young lawyer, had time to kill before his appointment with Hilda Ryan, his fiancée. So he took a walk along Madison Avenue, which was practically deserted. He then stopped at a window browse outside of a bookshop. He was just getting interested in some of the titles when he was joined by a couple.
What are you stopping here for, Dixie?
Maybe I like books.
Yeah, maybe you don't. Maybe you're just stalling for time, huh?
Oh, Steve! Oh, let go of my arm! You are hurting me!
Aw, am I? Then let's get moving.
No!
Now, you don't really mean that, do you, baby?
Steve! Oh!
Excuse me, mister. I don't like to break into a love scene.
Well, then don't, pal.
Take your hand off of her.
Okay, Sir Galahad. Now I'll give it to you.
No, Steve, don't!
Oh.
Oh, you knocked him out
Huh?
with one punch.
Yeah. Maybe I'm stronger than I thought.
What is your name, honey?
Peter Woods.
Oh, Peter, darling. How can I thank you?
Oh, now look, Dixie.
If it had not been for you, I would have been...
What's going on here?
Oh, just in time. Officer, this girl was being molested.
Yeah, by who?
By that man down...
What man down where, buddy?
Why? He's disappeared. He was just lying there, officer.
Let me smell your breath.
I'm not drunk. Ask this lady. She'll tell you what happened.
You bet I will. Officer, this man, Peter Woods, he tried to kill me.
You hear that? And if I hadn't stepped in, why...
You tried to kill me, and all because...
There, lady. There now. We've got a place for men like him.
Now, wait a minute. This girl's framing me.
Yeah? Well, tell it to the judge. He's a great one for fairy tales.
The accused, Peter Woods, having been charged by the complainant, Dixie Martell, with felonious assault with the intent to kill, is remanded for questioning by the grand jury of this county. Bail is hereby set at $1,000.
Hello, Hilda Ryan speaking. And if it's you, Peter Woods,
It's me, Peter Woods.
Don't you dare say another word.
I'm sorry, Hilda.
You had an appointment with me to meet me here at my apartment at 7 o'clock. You were going to take me out to dinner and to the theater for the first time in 6 months.
I know, dear.
It's 11 o'clock now. Well?
I got tied up, honey.
Why didn't you call me?
I'm in the 1st District Attorney's office. I'd rather be with you, darling.
Oh, of course. Well, as long as you were working a case.
Yes, honey, and it's all mine.
Well, I should hope so. You know what I think of lawyers who split fees and such?
You don't understand, dear. I'm the defendant, too.
You?
I'm being held for the grand jury.
Good heavens, what have you done?
Nothing.
Oh no.
I mean it. I never saw the girl before in my life.
What girl?
Dixie Martell. I was walking around Madison Avenue and she and a fellow by the name of
What did she say you did to her?
Assault
What?
with intent to kill, but she's out of her mind.
Why?
She told the judge in night court that I tried to pick her up. All right, dear. You're against me too, I guess. I'd be better off in jail.
Jail?
Well, that's where they're going to take me now. And if a jury believes that girl, I'll be going to Sing Sing for 5 years, and I'll be disbarred.
Oh, Pete.
Feel sorry for me now?
I'm just a big dope.
Darling, if you could come down to the DA's office and bring $1,000.
Bring a what?
My bail money. Otherwise, I'll have to stay in jail until the grand jury gets around to me.
But where am I gonna get $1,000?
How about your relatives?
I've been lending them money.
Oh, well, can you get it here by morning?
That means I'll have to go to the bank.
Hilda, I love you.
Oh, my trousseau money.
You'll get it back, and we'll be married right after the jury says not guilty.
Yes.
Yeah,
After all, it isn't as if you found Dixie dead and then you told me about it.
yeah.
I was with you, and I've been with you all morning.
That's the trouble, darling.
What?
You posted bail for me.
Now, what in the world does that mean?
You've got a special in me, and when they tell the police about the district attorney that we're engaged to be married.
Oh.
Understand?
They'll say I'm prejudiced in your favor and therefore... Oh, but Pete, what are we going to do?
I can't run away from it, Hilda.
What are you talking about?
Murder. Dixie's murder. The police will say I did it.
Oh, now, Pete.
Don't
Don't
kid yourself, honey. They'd say it, and I'd have the devil's own time proving I didn't.
But what about me? Don't you think I'll have something to say?
Very, very interesting.
Oh, hello, Steve.
You're a lawyer, huh? What law school do you go to?
Not the one you're going to, Steve.
Oh, I've been there. And I learned the value of a closed door.
Pete?
It's too late, Hilda. The horse is in. Let's take a look at that eye, Steve.
From where you're standing.
Don't be afraid. I won't hurt your gun. Okay, Steve. Lay dumb.
She was a friend of mine, Pete. And now look at her behind that door. Oh well, we'll have to tell the police about this, Petey boy.
Get away from that phone.
Don't be ridiculous. It's a public utility.
Right, can y'all stop dancing for a minute?
I'll kill you, Woods.
Now, Hilda.
No! There, that does it.
Thanks, you fatal charmer.
Pete? Oh, Pete, darling. I got the wrong man. Pete?
All right, Hilda, now.
Pete, will you ever forgive me?
Now, Hilda.
It's all over, darling. I hit you by mistake.
Dumb cloak, a lady screams and... What did you say?
I was all set to hit him, Pete, and then he swung you around, and I accidentally.
Oh,
uh,
my aching head.
Is there something you'd like me to do?
Yes, but not now. Where's Steve?
He left with his gun.
Didn't he phone the police?
No.
Uh-huh. So he was bluffing. Help me up.
Sit there for a minute. I've got something I'd like you to see.
Hilda,
This piece of paper.
what is it?
Read it.
All right, if I can see straight. Repair ticket for a clock. So,
Well, when I hit you on the head with the flower pot, the pot broke and the ticket fell out.
Carl Andrews, jewelry sold, clocks repaired. 980 East 69th Street.
That should be on the next block, Pete.
Now, why would Dixie bury a repair ticket in an old clock?
Maybe it isn't an ordinary clock.
Uh-huh. Help me up, sweetheart. I think I've seen everything.
Good afternoon. Can I help you?
Are you Mr. Carl Andrews?
I have been for 56 years. Now, what can I do for you?
Sorry.
We have a ticket for a clock that was left here by Dixie Martell.
Miss Dixie Martell? Oh, yes. I have the ticket, please.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. Now, let me see. Where did I put that clock? Oh, yes, I remember. Here it is. Shall I wrap it up?
Let's see it first.
Oh, of course.
Oh, why, Pete? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
No. What would Dixie be doing with a...
Well, you can never tell, Hilda. Maybe she used it to tell time.
But a thing like that, it's
A
honestly...
real antique, ma'am.
Well, that's what I mean, Mr. Andrews.
And very expensive. A collector's item, if you don't mind my saying so.
Oh, we don't mind.
Then perhaps you won't mind if I ask you a question. I am responsible for this clock, and well, you are strangers to me. Of course, you brought in the ticket, but...
You want to know how we got it?
Yes, please don't be offended.
We're not. A straight question calls for a straight answer.
Thank you so much.
We got it from Dixie.
Miss Martell's you.
Naturally.
She had to go away, a long vacation, and she...
Oh, the poor girl. I told her she was working too hard. I guess being a nightclub dancer is a very difficult profession.
It keeps a girl on her toes, Mr. Andrews.
Of course, I do hate to lose a good customer, but what is best for her is, well, you understand.
Perfectly.
Well, will she be coming back someday?
I don't think so. Her plans were very definite.
Oh, that is too bad. Well, if you should see her employer, tell him I'm sorry he's lost such a good performer.
Did you know her employer too?
Oh, indeed, I do. Mr. Jackson is one of my best customers. He owns the Pelican Club on West 49th Street, you know. And the clock's there.
Are never on time.
I see you know Mr. Jackson. Are you sure you wouldn't like me to wrap that clock for you?
Sure.
Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll go back to my work. People get so angry when their clocks are not ready on time. Good day.
Same to you.